classic yin to my yang. Fireworks, she's the whole shebang. She's coconut pie with lemon meringue. She can make me drop everything. She's a heat wave in January. She's the kind that you want to marry. You come to think, yeah, the only thing that we ain't got in sync is she likes pink umbrella drinks.
Hey guys, I'm so glad to be back with you all. And let me click. I was in the middle of sharing this and I kind of got caught there for a second. Welcome back. I hope everybody had a great weekend. And we are joined today by, I've been excited about this one because I'm addicted to TikTok, and as so many others are. And honestly, that's how I first started listening to him. But let me bring him on. Cooper Allen is joining us, and he's in North Carolina right now. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You know, we're in Kentucky, so it's hot. But I mean, I can't say anything. North Carolina this time of year.
It is freaking hot here. It just felt hotter today than it has the other days. It's just one of those days. Humid as hell.
We were talking with, and since you are you're TikTok famous. We were talking with Officer Udi do you follow Officer Udi on TikTok?
Don't. I need to. I honestly,
He's
as
from
much
North
as I'm on
Carolina.
Oh my God. As much as I'm on TikTok, I don't really look at it that much. Which is weird, I know, but
okay, well,
I will
I'm
put
sorry.
that on
Let's
my list.
wrap this up, and thanks for joining us. He's a police officer in North Carolina, but we were talking about last week the fire ants in North Carolina.
Oh yeah,
I never knew what fire ants were, because if we have them here in Kentucky, I don't know about them, or they're not that bad.
Those little things they can hurt, man.
They're awful.
Yeah,
they're just anyway.
And they're all over the place. Yeah. Other than that, great place, great mountains, great beaches.
Yeah.
But
terrible weather in the summer. Very hot, and then fire ants. But other than that,
move here.
Kansas. Yeah, it'd be great to be there.
I'm gonna write that down. Officer Udi. How do you spell Udi?
It's EUDY.
Officer EUDY. Thank you for educating me on the app that I should be educated on.
Well, I don't know. Look, you were born and raised in North Carolina, then went to college, moved to Nashville, got that degree, and then moved to Nashville, immediately get signed to a publishing deal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for one, okay, who does that?
Oh, well, somebody who's very fortunate, that's for sure.
And that's true. And it's everybody says overnight sensations, but you've been doing this for a bit. So how long were you in North Carolina doing the bars, and how old were you when you started doing this?
Yeah. So I started my first band in 8th grade, which I'm 24 now. So however many years ago that was. First event we played was a haunted trail event at my high school, and 30 people were there, but it was freaking sweet because we were playing music for people.
Yeah,
it was
30
awesome.
people. That's amazing.
Yeah, and it was just my friends and my parents' friends just being nice to us, but that kind of started the addiction, I guess, to the whole performing thing, and I kept it up through high school and would play at any bar, event, venue, just kind of around Winston-Salem, that would have me. And then once I got to college, started taking it a little more seriously and playing the honky tonks on the college bar scene, kind of in North Carolina, a little bit of South Carolina, Virginia, Georgia, a little bit, but mostly in North Carolina. I got to the point where senior year was probably playing 4 to 6 times a month, which, to a college kid, that kind of feels like a lot.
Yeah.
So it just was kind of a gradual progression of doing it more and getting better and getting tighter and learning how to entertain a crowd and all that stuff. Just really cutting my teeth to the point where I felt like I was ready to go to Nashville. And I knew I always wanted to do it, but one, I wanted to have fun in college and have the friends and the experience. And then also, I wanted to be ready musically. And after I graduated college, it was like the day after, I packed up my car and I drove out, and here we are now.
Yeah, here we are. And like you, and I think I'm going to say this because honestly, I mean, I have to be honest, until TikTok, I was like, I didn't know who you were. I'm so glad I found you on TikTok because now I'm a huge fan. I'm a follower. I'm a stalker, and I mean, not a stalker.
No, we love stalkers. We love nice stalkers.
Yeah, I'm a mellow stalker.
Yeah.
But then when I go and check out everything, I'm like, okay, this is so cool because it's very entertaining to watch you, for one, do these challenges that your parents are throwing at you. And okay, the car challenges.
Yeah.
When you're going through looking at these different brands of cars, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, where is he? So how are you coming up with them that quick?
So, I mean, the whole thing, it's a crazy process, the whole TikTok process, because it's so different than, any other social media app. You have 59 seconds at the most. You want to make it shorter than that, but you have 59 seconds to try to make something that can hook people in. So honestly, since quarantine, I've kind of spent most of my day thinking of ideas. I wake up at about 6:30 or 7 in the morning. I go reply to comments, and then I sit there and think, what the heck am I going to post? And it's like, every couple of weeks I'll hit this block, and I'm like, I'm out of ideas. There's nothing else I can do. And then something comes to me, and it's, it's the car thing. Something like the car thing is it's stupid when you think about it first, and you're like, no way, this will be cool. And then you go out and do it, and you're like, oh, you know what? This is kind of cool because nobody else has done it.
Right.
So it's just, I guess it's trying to find entertaining things about, everyday things that you wouldn't really take in that angle.
Well, because when I look at it, I'm going, oh my gosh. Okay. One, he is only 24 years old.
Yeah.
So, okay, you're 24 years old and you're coming up with some of these. I'm thinking, I've been listening to music longer than you've been alive. And I couldn't come up with some of those. And the one with you and your dad today was great
thank you.
Yeah. With the alcohol and the you had to guess what it was, and then you had to sing a song about it. So it wasn't all alcohol. It was pink lemonade, tequila, and
of course we had to throw some milk in there. Naturally.
Milk, yes,
a carton of almond
milk, and you finished it off with Bacardi. So
of course,
there you go.
There it is. So, natural progression.
Now there are there's 5 songs on iTunes that you have out there. Mm-hmm. Now I honestly can't remember the first one off the top of my head because my favorites are Climate Change, 15 to 12, and Warm Beer. Uh-huh. And then the current one, which is Pink Umbrella Drinks.
Yep.
So let's talk about those really quick because Climate Change, you made very clear, is not a political statement.
It is not, as some people think it is.
It's a very clever, perfect country song.
Well, thank you very much.
And then you did, and that's the one we were talking about. I asked you just to make sure I had it correct. You had a million streams.
Yes.
On Spotify.
So we got pretty good support from the Spotify team, and it was put on a New Boots and Wild Country, those 2 big kind of up and coming country playlists, and had a pretty good run on there. I think it was on there for 3 or 4 months or something, which speaks to the song. And I was very lucky to get that support on that song. And a million streams felt pretty cool. That was a big milestone for me.
Well, and I don't think people realize that you don't have to. Okay, obviously, we encourage everyone to go and purchase and download the song, but following you on Spotify and streaming that also does, you all are not getting to do shows in your normal way of doing concerts right now. So the artists are having to find different ways to do this. This is one way that everybody can support the artist, just to go and stream their music. we understand everybody's having some financial troubles too, but it doesn't cost you anything to stream those things.
Yeah, and I say even if you don't like the song, you can just put it on mute and you can just stream it over and over again.
There you go.
There
Perfect.
you go. You can help. It doesn't matter. There's literally no excuse.
Right, because you don't have to like him.
Yeah,
the music.
Exactly.
You have to like him. You just don't have to like that song.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody doesn't like that song. And then the current one, Pink Umbrella Drinks. Oh my gosh!
Yes.
So yesterday or the other day when I made the graphic, you were like, "Wait a minute, Drinks is at the end," and I'm like, "Oh, right."
I hate to be that guy, but
no. I mean, that's the title of the song. I can't get it wrong. So tell us about that one. Is that I assume that one is inspired by somebody that's maybe the yin to your yang?
The yin to my yang. Yeah. So, country. It's got a lot of beer songs. Obviously, it's got a lot of whiskey songs. It's got a lot of tequila songs, bourbon
Bacardi.
songs, but Bacardi songs. There you go. But the fruity drinks don't really get talked about enough, I thought. And I don't like them. I'm a pretty strict Bud Light, Coors Light guy. But I do have a special girl in my life that likes those fruity drinks. So, it kind of made sense, and it was just kind of a funny, different way to write a love song.
Yeah,
That also kind of had a summertime feel to it.
Right. And it does have, I mean, it is a love song, but it's an upbeat. It's not, I mean, when you first turn it on, you're not thinking, oh, love song out of this, but
yeah,
I mean, it really kind of is. And that's really cool. I do want to have, and then we have Lindsay in here who said that you're missing out on the Pink Umbrella Drinks.
Well, I'm a closet fan of the fruity drinks. I can't say it in the interviews. Yeah.
Oh, well, he just did. It's out there.
I just
now.
did. There we go. I had a pina colada like 2 nights ago, and it was freaking awesome.
Exclusive here.
Yeah.
Cooper Allen really does drink them. And then we had my partner in crime say that Milk was cruel in the middle of the video.
You are right, Mark. You're very right.
Milk is just cruel on that one.
May or may not have thrown up after that. I will not disclose the real answer there.
Okay. Well, we won't worry about that one. Okay. So let's talk about, do we have a number right now on when did Pink Umbrella Drinks? When did you release that one?
Let's see. It came out, it was Memorial Day weekend. I think it was the Friday Memorial Day. So late May. And it's up to, it's over 80,000 on Spotify, which is awesome. And we got some love on Apple Music on it. I think it's close to about 45,000 over there.
I mean, that's where it's at on mine is Apple Music, but
yeah. So it's cumulatively over 100,000 streams, which
okay. So you all need to get busy because we need to have this one surpass climate change.
Exactly.
We need to let's do a 2 million party.
Why not?
Right.
We'll have it right here.
That would be really cool.
I'll come to Kentucky. I'll sleep on your couch.
We could probably work that out. Or
yeah.
I started to say we'd come to North Carolina, but
fire ants.
I mean, maybe fire ants. Yes, fire ants. So we won't, but that's okay. Maybe we can just meet in the middle and we'll see you in Nashville at some point.
I think that sounds
very soon. And just so everybody knows, you can follow him on TikTok at Cooper Allen, and it's ALAN 1 with the number 1.
Yes.
And then the website is Cooper Allen, ALAN, music.com.
Yep.
Facebook is Cooper Allen, and Instagram is Cooper Allen Music.
You got it.
You got to get all those together.
Well, when you have to say ALAN after every time.
Well,
it exhausts me doing it. So kudos to you.
Right. I want to make sure that and we have Allison Bray in here.
What's up, Allison?
Allison was on The Voice several years ago, and she's amazing. We love you, Allison. So, hey, with her voice and your voice, you two should do a duet. So I think I'm going to have to tell her to call you. And
let's do it. Let's do it, Allison. You've been called out.
She has been called out. So now my phone's probably going to start buzzing in a minute. Okay, so you do the drive-by song request as well. I know we were talking about you trying to find unique things to do with TikTok and unique things to do during quarantine to keep people engaged. Uh-huh. How are people receptive to that?
You would be surprised how open people are to doing something like that. I mean, I think it's just something that's like so out there and something that like never happens to most people that they hear it and like, oh, that's kind of nice. It's kind of weird. This guy might be crazy, but it's kind of nice. I'll humor him for a second so he can get his little internet video.
Well, and nothing's kind of off the table as far as, I mean, you did Jolene.
Yeah.
Who would not expect that from the Josh Turner deep tone?
Oh yeah, but I mean, hey, that's one of the best country songs of all time.
Right.
Yeah.
The fact that you can pull it off is great too.
Oh, well,
so here's one of, I told you I was going to do 2 challenges.
Okay.
So I'm going to do one challenge first, and then we'll let you play. I would love for you to play Pink Umbrella Drinks.
100%.
And then we'll finish it out with another challenge.
Okay. I hope you don't stump me or this is going to be embarrassing.
Oh my gosh. I don't think that I'm going to stump you because I've seen the fridge challenge, and unless you're just practicing for weeks on that, then there's no way I'm going to stump you. So Allison says she's totally down for a duet. So Allison, I will make sure that when we get done here that you and I talk, and we'll get that over to Cooper. Okay. So in watching a lot of your videos and your webpage, your Instagram, your Facebook, and like I said, stalking. No, not stalking, just preparing for an interview. One thing, something caught my eye, and it was about you in interviews. And it, people are, I assume typically people are saying, who are your influence? Who do you like? And you're having to name off, Merle and Hank and Eric Church. And then when you're driving home, it's something different.
Yeah.
So I would like for you to sing Dancing Queen.
Oh my gosh, of course. So I can explain the backstory behind that.
Okay, please do.
Because, so my first favorite band was ABBA. Because when I was in like 3rd grade, my parents, we went and took a trip up in New York and we saw Mamma Mia on Broadway. And I was just, I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. And I bought ABBA's Greatest Hits and I learned every single song and listened to the whole thing for like a year straight. And I would sing it at school. And it's like, what the hell is this little, 4th grade dude doing singing ABBA and like liking disco music? But that being said, I do know some Dancing Queen.
Okay.
Oh, you can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the Dancing Queen. Friday night and the lights are low, looking out for a place to go where they play the right music, getting in the scene. You're in the mood for dance. Not really my range.
That's okay.
A chance. You can always just stop me because I could.
You know what? I got my drink. Look, I think it's so cool that you didn't just do like just the first couple of lines or a chorus. Like you were going for it.
Oh,
Great job, Cooper.
And I've got if you change your mind, I'm the first in line. Say I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Take a chance. Take a chance. Take a chance. Once you start on ABBA.
Okay, and so if that doesn't work, if the country music career doesn't work out for you, you always do have Broadway, right?
Exactly. Yes. It's exactly what they want on Broadway. They want a deep Josh Turner sounding country boy coming up there and singing their musicals. I think they would be pumped.
Hey, there's always a first time.
Exactly.
Do not count yourself out. We also have in here is Roxanne Atwood, and which means I'm sure that Tim Atwood is there with her too. And
hello, Roxanne.
Roxanne and Tim are staples in the Nashville community. I don't know if you know Tim, but he plays on the Opry a lot and with some legends, and we love them.
Well, God bless the Atwoods, champions of country music. We love
the Atwoods are amazing too. So, so I would like to hear you sing Pink Umbrella Drinks, your current single.
Absolutely.
I'm going to give you the screen and you take it away, and I'll be back when you're done.
All righty. Let's hope this is in tune. Let's see. There we go. wouldn't know it by looking at me, but I am the epitome of low-key and humility, yeah. Gonna let the cat out of the bag about the best dang girl that I ever had. Got my heart spinning round like a new Maytag. Pardon me while I humble brag, but she's the classic into my yang. She's fireworks, she's the whole shebang. She's coconut pie with lemon meringue. She can make me drop everything. She's a heat wave in January. She's the kind that you want to marry. Come to think, yeah, the only thing that we ain't got in sync. She likes paint, umbrella trains. Paint, umbrella trains. Yeah, myself and my light beard man, in the bottle or in the can. She's who she is and I'm just who I am. Usually I don't kiss and tell. I never felt this way about anyone else. Like a summertime snow cone, I just melt. And I can't help myself, but she's the classic into my yang. She's fireworks, she's the whole shebang. She's coconut pie with lemon meringue. She can make me drop everything. She's a heat wave in January. She's the kind that you want to marry. Come to think, yeah, the only thing that we ain't got in sync. She likes paint, umbrella trains. Paint, umbrella trains. I took guitar lessons for like a whole year to play this guitar solo right here. This is some Clapton-esque stuff. Get ready for it. Let's hope I mess it up half the time. Let's see. Hey! Give her a pretty glass with a bendy straw. Throw a cherry in it, and she's in heaven, y'all. She's a classic into my yang. She's fireworks, she's the whole shebang. She's coconut pie with lemon meringue. She can make me drop everything. She's a heat wave in January. She's the kind that you want to marry. Come to think, yeah, the only thing we ain't got in sync. She likes paint, umbrella trains. Paint, umbrella trains. Go stream it. It's on all the digital platforms.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Make sure you all do that. And it's not just that one that's out there. It's warm beer. I'm going to go over them again. Warm beer, 15 to 12. 12 to 15, whatever. 15 to 12. Climate change, which is not a political statement or song. And pink umbrella drinks. What's the other one, Cooper?
Well, the other one is so old. I put it out in college. So, you know, it's whatever. But Carolina Saturday Night is what it's called.
Thank you.
But,
Carolina Saturday Night. And look, some people want to start from the beginning.
That's true. That's true. You got a point.
Some people want to look. Us stalkers, we're professional at it. We want to do. All right. What are you saying here, Mark? I'm not big on TikTok, but would love to hear a bit of "You Never Even Call Me by My Name" in the future if you haven't done that one yet.
Well, I'll sing a little chorus of it real quick. Why not? Since we're here.
Yeah.
And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even called me by my name.
There we go. Thank Thank you for that, Cooper.
Just a request machine.
There you go.
I try.
So when do you? I know you said. Did you say your brother's getting married?
Yes, he is. It was supposed to be in early June, and then with all this stuff, it was pushed to this date, and they've had about every venue and whatever cancel on them. But we're making it work, and kind of a smaller ceremony with family and the wedding party, and it's going to still be a lot of fun. So I'm excited. I'm excited for them because it's kind of been hell in the planning process, but we're happy it's finally here.
Hey, you know what? If they can make it through all of that in the planning process of it,
exactly.
I mean, the odds are pretty good for that marriage.
I think so.
The odds are pretty good.
You're right about that.
Well, hopefully you will be getting back to. Hopefully, all of you all will be getting back out on the road soon and back to doing some live shows. And I know everybody's trying to come up with creative ways to do it. Thank you for using the platform of TikTok as well, because I think it does give a whole different platform rather than Facebook. And some people want to get away from all the political stuff and the back and forth on Facebook, and you don't have to deal with that on TikTok, really. I mean, it's not there.
It's a refreshing platform, and who knows how long it'll stay hot. Yeah. But I don't know. It's pretty cool, and it's cool for a new artist because it's the app doesn't necessarily care who you are in terms of are you already a big name or whatever. It just kind of gives all content a fair shot to get out there and go viral. So it's been a pretty cool thing to mess around with.
Yeah, it's cool to watch you, and it's cool to watch you grow and to see this fan base that you have. And so Allison wants to know if you're taking requests.
Well, of course, Allison.
Really? Okay, but did you see this? Look, Allison, Josh Turner. Are you kidding?
I can do it. I can do a little Josh Turner.
Okay.
There's a long black train coming down the line, feeding off the souls that are lost and crying. Your rails of sin, only evil remains. Watch out, brother, for that long black train. Maybe lock them doors and turn the lights down low. Put some music on that's soft and slow. And baby, we ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. What else has he got? So baby, why don't we just dance down the hall? Maybe straight up the stairs, bouncing off the wall, floating on air, baby. Yeah, why don't we just dance?
There we go, Allison. You have your duet, your request, and you got three Josh Turner songs.
Yeah, a little mini mashup there for you.
There you go. Real quick, and then I'm going to give you your last challenge.
All right.
You were able to do you better sing. She was not prepared for the extent of your response.
Be careful what you wish for, Allison.
There you go.
That's all
you need to follow him on TikTok, Allison. If you are not on TikTok, you need to go there specifically for Cooper Allen. And then you will find other things too, but you need to go and follow Cooper Allen.
Heck yeah.
You were on the red carpet show this year for the 2020 Concert for Love and Acceptance, Ty Herndon event.
Yes.
How was that?
Oh, it was so cool. And Ty is just like the nicest guy in the world. And he's been friends with Victoria, my producer and publisher, for a long time. And so that's how I kind of got introduced to him. And, he just hit up Victoria and asked if I would want to do this event. And I was like, absolutely. That sounds awesome. And any chance to get to hang out with Ty Herndon for a little bit is pretty cool.
Him and Cody Allen. I mean, the lineup this year, and this is the first year that it had been, the last 2 years that it had been at the Wild Horse, we've been there.
Yeah.
And of course, it wasn't there. We couldn't do it this year. So it was like, oh man, we missed out. But we get to watch it. And it was so cool to see you on there, because then it's like, oh my gosh, that's a cool event for him to be at too. So
really cool. It was a special night and an eye-opening night to be a part of. It's just
absolutely
awesome the work they do.
yeah, if you can, and you all can go rewatch the whole red carpet show, which and you can go watch the whole concert for love and acceptance, and it definitely is one a very eye opening experience. Two, there's nothing like the love that you feel with all of those artists and the reason for being there and things like that. So it is great.
Absolutely.
I can't say enough about Ty either. We'd sit here all day and we could do a whole Ty Herndon Appreciation Day.
Yeah. He was one of the best voices in country music, really.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Cooper Allen. I mean,
those are the first two I would name.
right? Well,
Mount Rushmore of country music.
Wait a minute. There's 4 on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
You got to come up with 2 more.
2 Cooper Allens, 2 Ty Herndons.
Okay. Well, okay. So the last challenge is going to be this. Everybody's did at the beginning of the quarantine, everybody did deep cut challenges.
Uh-huh.
I know one of your videos kind of covered Luke Combs' deep cut challenge that maybe people didn't know were Luke's songs. What would you have chosen? You don't have to say why if you don't want to. I mean, I would prefer you did, but what would if you had to choose one deep cut challenge, what would it be?
One, like my favorite?
Yeah, like one for you that, like, if you had to choose any artist, their song as your deep cut to do,
wow.
What would you do?
So I might have to give 2 answers here.
Okay.
Because Kid Rock.
I'm going to have you play one. So if you want to give me one and then play one, that's fine. But you don't get to just answer it.
Of course.
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock is like my favorite artist. So there's a lot of old stuff, especially like the rap stuff of Kid Rock that I like freaking love. I'm kind of a nut for that stuff. And in my family, it's like a big event. We like love Kid Rock concerts. But let me see what else. Something I could actually sing. Oh man, this is a good question. There's just so many good songs out there.
So maybe it's the one on a B-side or one that you love that nobody else that's just not, maybe it wasn't a single.
I tell you, there's a Kenny Chesney song. It's called Always Gonna Be You that Mike Reed wrote. And it is I might have to pull up some words here because
that's fair.
It's like a recent has become one of my favorite songs. And it's just like the most beautiful piano part. Let's see if I can.
Yeah, that's totally allowed.
And I'm telling you, you should go listen to the Mike Reed version because it's just piano and voice. And it's like this haunting melody that I just love.
Well, and Jeff Carson did one a couple of months ago. He did a cover of a Tim Menzies song called "I Was There," and I'd never heard the song till Jeff did it, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? That song's amazing!" So yeah. So I will. I'm writing it down now, Mike Reed, so I can make sure that I go and listen to it.
Yeah, it's just beautiful.
All right, I'm gonna give you the screen again.
All right, here we go. I'm going to raise it up a half step here. There we go. I could jump on some old highway, run 1,000 miles or more, unlock some hidden mystery behind a distant door. I could sail the 7 oceans till I crawl upon some long forgotten shore. But it's always gonna be you, always gonna be you I'm looking for. Well, I could climb 100 mountains, leave a hard old world behind, wander across some prairie like a man out of his mind. I could walk and stare into the sun and let it all just burn me deaf and blind. But it's always gonna be you, yeah. Always gonna be you I'm trying to find. Where does a man go for redemption? Where does he take a broken heart? Shouldn't there be some small exemption if he does all that it takes to admit to his mistakes, till the truth batters and breaks his world apart? Well, I could ask for my forgiveness from the heavens high above, tell myself my prayers are gonna somehow be enough, and lay down in some angel's bed, convinced I've found the one I'm dreaming of. But it's always gonna be you, yeah, always gonna be you that I love. Where does a man seek his salvation? When does his mind finally go free? Is the pain he feels the only explanation for believing lies are true? For the stone inside the shoe, the endless ways that you keep haunting me. Well, I could find an empty church, get down on my knees, tell myself the mercy is a matter of degrees, lay down in some angel's arms, convinced I've found the one I'm dreaming of. But it's always gonna be you, yeah, always gonna be you that I love.
I was muted. It took me a minute. I had to get my Kleenexes and everything.
Isn't that a pretty freaking song?
Look, Cooper, you need to cut that. Like,
it's just I heard it because I listen to satellite radio a lot, and I listen to No Shoes, Kenny's station a lot, and that song came up, but it was a Mike Reed version. I had no idea it was a Kenny Chesney song, and I heard it, and I was about to get out of my car to go into a gig, and the song started, and I just had to sit there for 4 or 5 minutes, however long his version is, and just listen to the song because it was about the prettiest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, it is. And okay, you do it amazingly. You do it with every bit of feeling that there should be in it. And I pulled it up while you were doing, so it's from Welcome to the Fishbowl album, 2012.
Yeah.
I honestly had never sat and listened to the song before, but look, I can't even I don't know why you don't.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
No, and it's not hormones. Like, seriously.
It's the heat. The humidity is just getting to you.
It's sweat.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about Jeff Carson. He was in here a minute ago. I don't know if he's still here, but I said we were just talking about you, Jeff. So hopefully Jeff will check you out too, because we love Jeff. Thank you for spending some time with us. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm glad we were able to do this. And I hope you had a good time too, because sometimes I don't like to do interviews. I like to just have a conversation with you. But and
that's what this was. This was a lot of fun. So
good.
Like you said, this broke up my week. This is awesome.
Well, there you go. It's Wednesday, and I hope that we definitely are going to have to get together soon in Nashville and come see you at a show.
Absolutely.
And
We'll drink a beer together.
Yep, and we'll do this again, and I'll get you in touch with Allison and whoever else on here that's messaging me, because and all of you all need to go to TikTok, Instagram, the website, which is Cooper Allen, ALAN music.com. And then I'm going to go over them again. Cooper Allen, ALAN, the number 1 on TikTok, and then Cooper Allen Music on Instagram, and Cooper Allen on Facebook, and it's ALAN. So, but we've got them up here too, and I've tagged you in everything. So thank you so much, and tell your brother and new sister-in-law congratulations. And Mark said we're gonna have pink umbrella drinks, not a beer. Okay, well, me and your significant other will have pink umbrella drinks, and y'all can have a beer.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
We'll do that.
Mark, thank you for keeping me on my toes, calling me out there.
Right, he's saying, he's giving you a good marketing idea. No, we're gonna have pink umbrella drinks. He's got your back there. Thank you so much, Cooper, and we wish you the very best. Much. We'll see you very soon. You all make sure you check him out.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Bye-bye. Hang out with me for 1 second. Let me